Welcome back to our channel, guys. So today's vlog is very special because I'm sitting next to the author of the book It's Your Life. So this book will be launched on November 12th at Amazon worldwide. So I'm so pleased and honored. At the same time, I'm just a small YouTuber. I'm just started, but then she's giving me a chance to talk to her. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
So she's an entrepreneur, a mother, a daughter, and of course a writer, and a mom and a wife. Please welcome Emilia Orhtmann. And also, she's also the one of the admin of Moms in Biz Facebook. So, hi Mom, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to speak with you and to talk more about your book.
Thank you very much for having me. Super kind of you. I feel honored. And
I am
honestly,
honored.
you're saying a small YouTube channel, but I think it's big already. I mean, I think it's really big what you did.
I still
So it's
consider that a
amazing.
small. Thank
I think
you.
it's amazing. I mean, we just started the Moms and Biz YouTube channel, and I think we have 4 subscribers. So
I think it's not about the subscribers and about the,
exactly. It's
the
about
content.
The content.
Yeah. So so I'm very pleased that really Chin pushed me to speak with you. I know you are so busy, and after this you have also some sort of meetings as well. Thank you. So I will not make it more late later. So from being an entrepreneur, writer, friend, mom, and a wife, which one is harder?
Which one is the hardest?
Oh,
That's a hard question.
we'll come to first to the basic.
There's times when being a mom is super hard, and then it's times where a mom is like super amazing, and then it's times where it's being a wife is hard and being an entrepreneur is hard. I think it's different. I don't think you can say one thing is the hardest.
Okay.
It's just like sometimes one thing is the hard and sometimes other thing is the hard.
So
but overall, I'm seeing it all. I don't say things are hard, you know.
Yeah,
I
but
try.
that's
That's what my book is about. Like seeing it in a positive way. So actually, I think.
Yeah, you're just being a multi-talented then.
Thank you.
Because being a writer, it's not easy. For me, writing in just one subject, it will take me for ages just for a whole page. And for you, for the whole book, is really amazing.
Yeah, but you practice, you start, you practice, you get better, and my next book will be better hopefully. So it's like it's always a progression.
Yeah, exactly. So this will be a good start for you.
Yeah.
So my first question is: have you always wanted to be a writer?
No, I can't say that. I think it not consciously.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was in me, but and that's something I talk about in the book as well. Is that in our family we had sort of labels. So one of us was this person, and another person was this person. So my mom was a journalist, so she was the writer in our family. So somehow there was no space for another writer. That was a little bit how I grew up. That actually she's the writer, so I'm not. But saying that, I really enjoyed writing, and and then when I started my business, I started blogging for the business.
Mm-hmm.
I started writing more and so on, and I really enjoyed it, and that's how the idea kind of came about.
That you're
that
enjoying
I
what
can
you're
actually write. That I'm good at it. So I realized I'm good at it, and I can maybe write more than just a blog,
it's because it's from your mom. Maybe you're not realizing it before when you were a kid that your mom is a writer. So you develop it. There's only already in you that it just comes out late.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not really late. Maybe on the right time. That's the proper
maybe
word.
it was meant to be this way. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, after the pandemic, maybe during the pandemic when we are all locked down, maybe you have all the ideas.
No, I can't say that. I planned the book for some time. I had the idea for like 2 years or so. So I was planning it. I was writing notes, keeping, things here and there. I was kind of planning this book in my head. I just didn't know when exactly I would do it. Yeah.
So as what I've said, this is the right time.
This is the right time now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what inspired you to start writing?
To start writing initially was honestly just for my book, for my business, not the book, the business. So I started blogging. It became sometimes a bit more personal. Other women especially started to resonate, giving me feedback, wanting to hear more. So that encouraged me to write more. But then...
So they are more interested.
Yeah, but then really it was for my kids. This book is for my children. It is written for my children. I want them to read it later on when they grow up. I want my grandchildren to read it. I want this to be my legacy, really. I would, have this fantasy of like, someday my grandchildren will find the book on a bookshelf in the attic, and we'll see my grandmother or grandfather.
The author.
Yeah. wrote this. So
that's really amazing. To be let's say to have your own granddaughter later on,
exactly,
it's really nice.
Yeah.
You have something to read before bedtime maybe, or some sort of
You never know. I mean, my grandmother had so many wise things to say, and she told me when I was young, but the thing is, I don't remember, and I would have loved to read all those things now. So that's how it came
That's
about.
nice. Me, honestly, I'm not really a good reader, and also I'm not really a good writer because I found it boring sometimes. But because of this, I find it interesting.
Yeah.
I'm so pleased, and I'm so excited to read your book.
Great.
So, what led you to choose this topic? It's your life. It's quite interesting.
Yeah. So it's about choosing to live your life to your own terms, taking responsibility of your life, taking ownership, not listening to other people, not following, not feeling judged, not judging yourself. And it is about my own journey, how I was shy and insecure and listened to other people's opinions. I didn't do what I actually wanted to do because I thought it doesn't suit or it doesn't fit, or other people don't want me to do that. So I don't want my children or you or anybody else to feel that way. I want everybody to go out and live their best life, what they want to do. What you want to do, when you're listening to this. I want everybody to live the life that is truly inside of them, that they want to live. And not be limited by other people's opinions and other people or things or circumstances or the country we're born in,
especially in our country, Philippines, we are very mindful of what people will say. So sometimes you are stuck in there or you are intimidated to do something because you are scared that they don't like it, or they might something not right to say something about it. So you are very mindful, and somehow you are scared to go out from your shell. So this is a good start.
And you know what? That's not only true in the Philippines. That's true in Germany. That's true here. I think that's true all over the world. I've been sharing these ideas with lots of women from all over the world, and so many women feel the same. And I felt the same for a long time, and then I went on a long development journey. So and that's what I'm sharing.
And experiences.
Yeah, exactly. And now
so
I don't live my life like that anymore. So that's what I want to share.
That's good. You share it with all of us, the reader.
Yeah.
So we are very excited for that. So I'm just taking some small note from your book. By taking one small step, it will make all the difference. What does it mean?
I feel that we so often think like it's like as if we're standing at the bottom of a huge mountain. We want to get to the top somehow, but it seems so steep and so difficult. It seems so far away, like a dream that we have seems like impossible for us to reach. The thing is, if we don't take the first step, we will never get up there.
Exactly.
We will never actually achieve anything. And it could be that we take a few steps and then we go a few steps backwards and then we go up. But over time, by just taking small, tiny steps, you will reach there and you will achieve your dream. So of me writing this book and becoming an author, like I said, I was doing this, I was planning this for a few years, I was writing down notes here and there. I was getting better at writing with the blog and so on. I was getting more confident in front of the camera, you know, like
Same
I was
with me.
practicing. I was practicing all this with tiny little steps. But if I hadn't started blogging or writing a little bit on Instagram,
Then
you know,
you
I
will not
wouldn't
end
be
up-
here. Exactly, that's the thing. So many times, and that's also something I keep telling my kids, you know, you cannot be the great swimmer or the great ballet. I mean, that's what my kids are doing, ballet and swimming. The great ballerina right from the start. You have to start somewhere. Take a small step and then continuously taking more steps. And there will be setbacks. And maybe you will never reach the top, what you wanted. But at least you've tried.
Yeah, and
You know,
don't
at
be
least,
scared.
Yeah, exactly. At least you've tried and you've taken the steps. Because without taking any steps, you can't go
might-
anywhere. You know, like
and
you're
also you
stuck.
might regret later on that you
Yeah.
never tried.
Exactly. Yeah.
So life is not unfair. Life is what you make of it. What does it? Just say something about it more.
Yeah. So.
Because we always saying life is unfair. Why do I have to do a lot of things like this? Why I have so many burdens and others have their own luxuries in life? So we always say life is unfair, but you said life is what you make of it.
Exactly. It's your own life. So life is not unfair itself. It's what you make of your own life. Because I thought for a long time I was like you. I thought, you know, that person is better than me or has a better abilities, is better, like little things, like better in
Comparing.
languages, comparing. Yeah, I compared myself and they were better. Or there was a time when I was very sick, and of course I asked myself, why am I sick? And you know,
she's healthy.
yeah, like it's unfair, yeah, of course. But the thing is, life happens. We are born somewhere. We are raised in a certain way. You know, things happen. But first of all, I believe there's always a reason for things to happen. But also, at the end of the day, the only person who can really change something is us. We are where we are, and that's how we have to get on with it and make the best of it. If we are like staying stuck in where we are and always thinking life is so unfair, and it's so
And you're
negative,
not doing anything.
and you're not doing anything about it, exactly, then more unfair things or negative things will come towards you. Because I really believe what you put out there, what you see, is what you will become. And what you know, if you see the positives in your life, more positives will come to you.
Yeah.
So if you see the good things, if you are putting the good things into life, if you're being positive, if you just smile at people, just like
Exactly.
small things like smiling at people, they will smile back, you know, and that's already a positive.
And by just showing that smile to others, you'll never know what is the impact to them.
Yeah,
You know, because they
exactly.
might have, you know, the hardest day, but then because of your smile, you make them happy.
Yeah.
You know, you brighten up their day.
And it happens, and then they will smile back, and it will make you feel better again. And the thing is, if you go around with the stuck mindset, thinking life is unfair, somehow opportunities will not come. If you are out there looking for the opportunities, having a positive mindset about life, opportunities will arrive, and then it's up to you to grab them,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And to go after
They were
them and
saying
taking those
opportunity
steps. But
comes
if you're
once
just
in a
thinking
lifetime.
life is what it is, it's unfair, just happening to me, not for me, then you will always stay that way and there. Yeah.
Somehow you just need to be optimistic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just the last question: what advice would you give a new writer, someone just starting out?
Start small, but start somewhere. Take one step. Just start writing
You
a
need to
little
start.
bit. You need to start. And then I think it's a lot of consistency. Keep on writing, keep on learning, keep on doing it, you know. And then once you're there and are writing the book, it's really about planning
And
it
you're
into
almost-
your day. You're almost there, exactly. If you have started your book, then it's just like sticking to it and not giving up, you know, and basically planning it into your day. So everybody's days is super busy, but if you plan like every day, I will write for 2 hours. That's how I did it. I told myself every day I'm gonna write 2 hours.
Okay.
For 30 days, it was a bit longer, but
So you really have a sort of
I had a
set
schedule, yeah, and
schedule.
everybody knew about it. So my husband knew about it. So, and I got up, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I sat there 5 till 6 and wrote
Wow.
on the book. So because I knew otherwise life will just happen and I won't do it.
Yeah, so sometimes
that's-
also you get so tired, so just go for a walk, then maybe refresh your mind, then start again, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So since Chin Chin is living for good, and I know how proud she is, you know, she keep on telling us, oh, come on, my madam is going to launch her book. She's very proud of
She's
you.
my best salesperson,
I know,
and now
she's
she's
very
leaving.
proud. And what can you say to her? Some sort of advice, since she's leaving and she will start maybe her new life without you guys. So what you will say to her?
You want to join?
Yes, come on.
Okay.
So what can you say, madam? I know how
Rachel,
proud
I
she
can't
is.
give you any advice. You are living on the positive side of life. You are living on the sunny side of life. And I heard that expression, not from you, but someone who was talking about you, and it's so true. And I learned it, and I learned a lot from you, Richard. So,
And actually, she said that she's one of the. You say thank you.
I was there.
yeah, and thank you, of course. I mean, I said it in the book. I couldn't have done this without you because you're always here to back me up and to, take care of my kids. And yeah, thank you very much. There's no advice. Just
Throughout the years,
keep being you.
throughout the years, you also the whole almost 5 years, you also brought me to where I feels like I am more like independent more on what's the exact word to use?
I don't know.
I cannot also.
It wasn't planned, obviously.
Okay,
She's surprised.
now I have to go because I have to go for a pickup.
I'm going to go.
Thank you, Richard.
I have to go. Please subscribe, like, and subscribe. I have to go.
So guys, this is
You
the
don't have to go,
book.
Richard.
This is the book of Ma'am Emilia Orhtmann that is going to launch on the 12th of November at Amazon.com worldwide.
Yeah.
So please grab a copy. I'm gonna grab a copy too. I'm gonna take two. And also for my friends out there, this is a great chance to buy a sort of a very nice book that you could share, or you can share especially on Christmas Day as a present. Yeah. So thank you very much, Mom.
Thank you very much.
And
Thank
also
you.
to Chin Chin, who really pushed me through to this. So that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to grab your copy. It's Your Life, that will be available on Amazon.com worldwide on the 12th of November. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
You.
Person was this person. So my mom was a journalist, so she was the writer in our family. So somehow there was no space for another writer. That was a little bit how I grew up. That actually.